So this is how it's going down. This is a cheat code that lets you kill yourself and explode in a I think this is funny, but the code to kill yourself is up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. It's the Konami code. You have to be holding left trigger and right trigger. And my U-Draw tablet does not have those. I might have another Xbox controller somewhere, but this was the only one I could find for my second player, like with the quickness. So the Supreme Master playthrough, you can try to play the game on Supreme Master, or you can like do a character you've already cleared it with and just do the bosses, or just do the last parts of the game, which is still a lot. So I don't know if it's a time save to try to do Supreme Master playthrough or just keep going on Average Joe. I do not know the answer to this. I was thinking of doing a Supreme Master playthrough. I really was. I got Ramona ready. Whoa, I love her outfits. I like the purple. I like the outfit here and the hair here. I want to combine those. Yeah, you can't remember the deal with it being gone. Yeah, definitely licensing. Just because there's so many like parties involved. Too many parties involved. Yeah, I was looking at some like, I was trying to find out how to get money, and that's how I looked at the YouTube, and it was a re-release, and it looked so much different. Like they definitely smoothed out these jaggies, and I don't know if there's an option for the original graphics, but in the video I watched, it was not chunky looking at all. Like this looks chunky. Good to have you, Hypno, as always. So cheats do not disable achievements. And so starting with the sword is a cheat. It's not like that big of a deal. It's a nice boost. It's not like the one shot and it's over kind of deal. It's nicer when you're stronger later. It's like a better boost later. And the reason why we wanted all that money is there's a shop super early where you have to pay Scott's late fees, his video rental late fees. And most people don't ever do it because it's $500. Most people never get $500, but if you do, you can rent videos, and that is the fastest, easiest way to get your stats up. So that's the goal, that's what we're doing. And since we have, you know, I did the game once the legit way in 2012, according to my save files. I've had the authentic experience. I'm not worried about like missing out on the authentic experience. I've had it. And I just played this game like my 4-hour stream has been me playing this game with Scott. And I didn't know about the money yet. I didn't know about the quick money. I was using the sword, but I didn't know about the quick money. Now I'm armed with sword and quick money. Watch out. I'm armed with the U-Draw tablet. Watch out. I'm unstoppable with this U-Draw tablet. No, I'm playing... See, I switched controllers. That's why I reset my Xbox to switch controllers. And look, see, the sword broke. The sword's not that great. It's already broken. Okay, this is ridiculous. Once I stop doing damage, it's really dead. So... Okay, now it's dead. Yeah, the animation's great. They did such a good job. When this came out, I thought this was a 10 out of 10. And playing it now, it's more like... It's like 8.5 or so. It's like a 9 maybe. 10 is a bit pushing it. Our standards have changed in the last decade. Like playing Skyrim, I was like, wow, there sure are a lot of loading. There sure is a lot of loading all the time. And playing this game, I was like, wow, there sure is a lot of like balance issues. Oh, you didn't like the movie? I think I liked the movie. I did like the movie, but you're making me second guess it. We had some movie fans in here earlier, so don't start too many fights, Hypno. Please. I like that the hammer has a freaking smiley face on it. Oh yeah, you have like a little assist too. Ramona's assist heals you? What? I'm in shock. I am shook. Wow. Yeah, so divisive. That Hypno. I'm sorry, Hypno, to even imply. It's me. I'm the one who's always starting fights. Fuck. Oh no. Holy shit. Flowerson agrees. Nice. Look, I'm glad earlier we had the Scott Pilgrim movie fans and now we have the Scott Pilgrim movie haters. And you know what? It's okay because everyone loves the game. Even the Scott Pilgrim movie fan. Okay, I'll be honest, it is singular. There is only one fan. Said that there was like a problematic line of dialogue. So even the biggest fan is like cringe. Even the biggest fan of that movie cringes at one scene or one line of dialogue. Think about that. She also, like, is a big fangirl of, like, the manga or the comic. And, like, knew all about the background characters and stuff. And I was just like, what? And be nice, because she's in the Discord. Jeez Louise. I need to get to the shopping district. Yeah, maybe the comic is better. For sure. Comics. Comics are fun. Adventure time. You don't hate it, it was just... Sorry, it's hard to read chat. Super intense beat 'em up action. So I just need to get to the shopping district, basically. Which is this next area. If I can survive. Alright, let me read some chat. Alright, it's just general sass. General sass in the chat. Oh yeah, that's your special move. It takes guts. Once I get my freaking movies. This first area, come on. Poor puppy dogs, look away. Puppy lovers. Curses. Alright, anybody who really likes movies, anybody who watches a lot of movies, I'm wondering what, if you watched Uncut Gems and what you thought about it, because I don't watch a lot of movies, and then I heard that that was like a good movie, and I tried to watch it, and it was like, I don't even know, I was just like, is this what movies are now? Oh, you don't watch a lot of movies, Hypno? You never heard of that? It's that Adam Sandler movie where he like makes a lot of bad decisions. He's like a gem dealer. It's like, it's not a funny movie, it's like a serious movie. There's like side conversations going on, like while the main conversation's going on, and it's really hard to understand what's happening. And it's just like, I think it's supposed to be that way. I think it's supposed to make you uncomfortable, and it totally did. And I was like, yep, I hate movies. I knew I hated movies. I should have done the first level on Average Joe. gosh, where is the freaking shopping district? I know. Where's the achievements in cinema? The first 3 tags it has are Hot Mess, terrible movie, crime drama thriller, yeah. Alright, the 7 Shaolin Masters is 10 to all stats. It's good. It's good. Mystical Heads are 1-ups. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So stats should be max now. And then just buy 1-ups to help me get through the levels. All things you hate in a movie. Now I'm like, dude, look at me, I'm super fast. Look at my stats. 100, 100, 100. Damn, she's fast. Oh my gosh. Yes. Sometimes you like those things, but not usually. I'm kind of trying to buy every food. Kind of. I don't know if I'm gonna... Yeah, I should have probably gotten a bigger reserve of money if I wanted to do that. So I'm just gonna like forget about it. It's still worth picking up money because I'll need to come back and buy more 1-ups. There's a secret store here. pretty good stuff, but like once you pay off your late fees, that's the way to go. I don't know if anybody listens to Static X, but they have a song that's like, so I grabbed my shovel? And that's what I thought of when I grabbed that shovel. I was like, so I grabbed my shovel? Rest in peace, Wayne Static. You haven't thought about them in forever? I think about them every day. No, I really liked that band. Even though the later albums were like so boring. And they still tour now, even though the lead singer died. They like tour more than they used to. They got a new dude who just like dresses like him. Yeah, he did die. He died like painkillers or something, overdose, unfortunately. I got to see him before he died. I made Steve go with me. I still got 9 lives. Feeling pretty sassy. Yeah, you just read the wiki. It does suck. And he was like fighting with his other bandmates and stuff. And he died, and now it's like the band's back together. It's fucked up. It's weird. It's like they were broken up and now he's dead, so they're not broken up anymore. What if somebody murdered him? What if somebody in the band murdered him? They're like, alright, I'm just gonna murder you, and then we're gonna perform as Static X without you. That's probably what happened. Yeah, opioids. No bueno. Bad times. In case you did not know, you cannot overdose on cannabis. I just wanted to share that for anybody who didn't know. you might get very paranoid, you might fall asleep, but you won't physically like die. You're not gonna have a physical problem. That's not how it works. And I for sure thought I was overdosing on it once because I didn't know, I wasn't educated. And apparently Hypno did too. No, there was once before I really smoked. If you don't really smoke, you might like hit the bong too hard or something and like reach a plateau that other people are just not going to reach who smoke every day, and so you might be like out of your mind. Dabs. Oh, the dab did you in. The done in by the dab. Dadgum dab did me in. That's fun to say. You did like the Superman dab. The Wonder Woman. Gosh, who's a good non-binary superhero to look up to? No, that happened the last time I went into the store holding my sword and then it fucking crumbles into a million pieces. I'm 100% leaving the level and coming back. That's hilarious. Yeah, they're okay. Nice. All you could do is stare at them. That's so funny. Are you okay? I might have touched you. I might have been like... Hypno? I don't know if I would have just been like... Yeah, they're okay. But I'm glad it made you feel better. Shit, did they put salvia in that bowl? Oh, they were total strangers. They weren't trying to touch you. Good old strangers. Whoa, 2 elderly parents. Shit. They were there to guide you, right? They were there with their wisdom. Oh my gosh, grandma's a bad influence? Are you serious? Oh, honey, you got a dab. You're blowing my mind a little bit, but, sounds like a great outdoor rave. Were you performing? You should have been. Granny said it was cool. Grannies are brave. Grannies are hella brave. You had to step it up. was a wild time. That's cool. Did you watch like hours of Yo Mama? That's what I did. Yo Mama really took the edge off. I was actually convinced that they planned it and were going to rob me and maybe murder me. That's how paranoid I was. The nitrous and trail mix was, so it went great from there. Oh no. Well, the trail mix, good for the munchies and good to help you like come down the nitrous. I don't know what that would be like if you were so high. I just don't know. It might be calming. Be calming for a second. Damn, Hypno, you big raver. You're like, I never get high. I just go to the outdoor raves and like have a bunch of ketamine and Molly and have some other things. I'll stop. Shit. Not in a while. I really like the cute dragon, right? It looks like Bubble Bobble. The green screen monsters. I don't have as much to say about every little thing because I just did a playthrough, you know what I mean? But now that you're here, I'm like, Hypno! Look at this guy! Damn, I'm so strong. I was not this strong at this point, my last playthrough. Because I just didn't know about the money thing. I've been reading some very like terrible guides. Like they're very misleading. They made this sword seem like that's all you're gonna need. It made the other cheats seem useless. And it's like that suicide money cheat is not useless. Excuse me. It's not useless. Paul Robertson did the art for this? I do not know. Thank you for those Bubble Bobble emotes. I don't know anything. Oh my gosh. I'm so strong. Did you see? I threw the frick out of that sword. That sword is gone. It's gone. Damn. Is there a way to just nicely set down the sword? Who is Paul Robertson? Tell me more. Is that the original author? I don't know much about Scott Pilgrim. Or comics. Or art. Or human experience. Oh, just an animator with no connection to the franchise. Adult Swim promo stuff. That's interesting. Flowerson, if you're still lurking, I just thought if you want to join the Discord, we'd love to have you on with the little exclamation Discord. Just thought I'd say that. I don't say that very often, so I just feel like honored. Just thinking of you, Flowerson. Not trying to call you out of lurk. You probably bailed, it's fine. Oh, Mercenary Kings. And one of the more recent Shantae. You could just tell by like the style. Wow. Yeah, I remember Mercenary Kings. That was a very hard game, and I did beat it. It was one of the first games I had on my PS4. A lot of people gave up on it. It was super hard. Like you thought it was gonna be this cutesy game, and it was like, oh, brutal. Whole episode of Gravity Falls. Oh, you gave up on the Mercenary Kings. Totally understandable. What a brutal game. Metal Slug Extreme! There's one combination of bullets that like breaks the game. It like slows everything down to a crawl. Unless I'm thinking of a different game. I think it's Mercenary Kings. You don't get it till the very end though, I think. Playing online was just like the worst because your team would just run off and die. And you'd be like, great team, thanks so much for dying. There was an achievement to like revive your teammate 5 times or something. And so I just had to like stalk my teammate and just wait for them to die. And they're like, what are you doing? And that's like one of my most rare achievements. Like nobody does that. Nobody has that achievement. It's just funny to me. Let me stalk you so I'll fucking put this shot of adrenaline in your heart. You're in too many servers already. That's cool. Still happy to have you in the Twitch chat. Too many discords. What a nightmare. Whoa, she just went into her little, like, purse universe. Perseverse. Perseverse. Yeah, you don't have to be sorry. This is amazing. I'm so strong. I don't have to like go back and buy stuff. I don't have my first playthrough. It's not easy to get 1-ups unless you pay the 500 late fee. And it's not easy to get through the levels with the few amount of lives they give you, and they don't restore your lives. So I was like, burning continues to get extra lives between each level. My first playthrough took so long compared to this one, and this one's on very hard compared to easy. It's a little bit mind-blowing. Just teeny tiny little bit. I'm very sorry about the repetitive nature of the pause music. Maybe you're not sick of it yet. Hypno, I hope you're having fun. This might be the first time you've seen the game. I know you said you've heard the songs before. So I guess there's some super rare, like, random world encounter. You played the demo? You think you played the demo? Yeah, I have so many demos on my 360. I had, like, what do I do with this hard drive? Download a million demos? Yes. Oh shit, you can kill them? I literally did not know. I thought that was unethical to try. Wow. And they drop money too? Wow. Gosh, this is so easy with 100 strength. And 100 defense. And 100 willpower. And 100 speed. But mostly the first two. And the sword. What's up, Flowerson? You got questions? We might have answers. We probably have answers for you. Wow, I'm so fast. Oh. I don't have that game. Are you good at that game? Do you like that game? I think I tried it once. And it's just like so much work to learn how to play it. And that's not fun for me. I like to just be able to play a game. But I got massive respect for the people who have the patience to learn how to do that. And I'm talking about Don't Starve. I'm talking about Don't Starve. I don't know what 7 Days to Die is, really. Oh, that's the cutest little crying baby. I don't mean to make you cry, but that's a very, very cute emote. I'm gonna have to like take a closer look at that. That's really, really adorable. Oh my gosh. Fenris. The detective one. Wow. The sprays. I got emote envy over here. No doggy pile. What's 7 Days to Die? Is that fun? I might have seen that like at the rental place, but I don't know what it is. The rental place. It's called a library, Graham. It's called a freaking library. Y'all ever heard of a library? No. No, I've only heard of the rental place. It's hard to play games and talk, speak words, say words in the right order. It's fun though. I mean, when you pull it off, like it's like I'm getting a combo in real life of words spoken correctly. Yeah, they're a good streamer. They must be a good streamer if they have such emotes. Golly. Ah. Oh yeah, I'm doing way more damage. This had like 5 phases, you know what I mean? I just like one-cycled it. I just one-cycled it. I didn't even have to fight the other one. Amazing, y'all. Absolutely fantastic. I'm walking on sunshine, y'all. Flowerson's looking for friends. Implying we're friends? Oh, yeah, Flowerson. Implying we're friends. Look at this. This is funny. I'll make sure I follow you, Flowerson, since you implied we're friends. Hell yeah, I followed you. Yeah, I definitely would be holding you back, and I wouldn't be having any fun. But, Navi likes games like that, right? You probably already are playing with Navi. Look at the Akira reference. Oh my god, it's the best. Apparently this is the vegan police. Like, I didn't catch that reference, but Spacious Barn was in here earlier. I'll just go ahead and say, Spacious Barn was the fangirl who loves Scott Pilgrim. And was like, oh my gosh, it's Wallace and Young Neil. I was like, what? Wallace and Young Neil? It's so easy with max stats. Who is Navi? Oh, I'm sorry. It's Neon Cat. Neon Cat 23. When they introduced themselves to me, they were very like adamant about being called Navi. So I legit thought like that was their name. Like extremely, like I am Navi, that is my name. I would change my name to Navi if I could. So if I'm like, I might be working with outdated information, I apologize. I didn't mean to freak you out with that. You like, who is Navi? Like the Interrobang. I didn't mean to freak you out. Oh, there's your bestie. There you go. See, bestie. You don't even know them by that name. Oh, how many mods? How many people do you mod for, Flowerson? Because I said, well, earlier, I don't know if you heard earlier, I said to Hypno that you were a mod for Navi. And maybe you heard it and you were just like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah, that's weird of them. But they are weird, so I get it. Yeah, you miss public transport trains even though they're terrible. This one feels like a big Final Fight reference. I love it. I'm flying through these levels, like loving the max stat walkthrough. I'm loving it. Like everybody here knows Neon Cat is Navi. Like Micah, Hypno, everybody here is just like, oh, what's up, Navi? Did I kill the enemies too fast? Like what? I hope I'm not soft locked. What's going on? Okay. Oh, don't worry, Hypno. You feel weird skipping stream. I'm sure everybody's cool with it. I was thinking about, I slept really late today and I was like, oh, I should stream, and I was like, I don't have the energy to. So I like went back to bed, slept all day until I had the energy. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to get 8 hours in, but it's okay. I wasn't ready to start earlier. Sleeping is the best. Sleeping rules. I went so hard on Skyrim. Like, even after I stopped streaming last night, I was still playing. Like, I was just going one-on-one with the giant. This giant just was like swinging at me, and I was just like blocking it over and over. And block levels up so fast. I didn't even go into it thinking like I was gonna be leveling block. I thought I was gonna be leveling healing and like armor skill. I thought I was just gonna be letting it hit me. And then I was like trying to block it and it just started going up so fast. I was like, holy shit. And once you get a skill to 100, you can make it a legendary skill, which resets it to 15 and gives you back all the perks that you had. So then you can level it again. And I actually got block up to like double legendary. I don't know if there's a limit. But it's like I made it to like level 255 with block basically. On my grind to the level 50. I should have started with that. I was grinding to level 50. Yes, that's why I was doing that. I was counting on an exploit that is patched out. Yeah, Skyrim's weird like that. You love this enemy. Oh, she's dead. There might be more. How dare they block my attacks? It's bullshit. Look at those fucking enemies. They're on fire. That's horrifying. Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. Is that free to play? I have questions. Is that free to play? And can I play on PS4? I don't think my PC can handle it. But I'm curious to try it. I don't know if I get super into it, but I'm curious to try it. Do you like Elder Scrolls Online, Flowerson? I know a few streamers who like it. Maybe only one. Nice, I got the new ability. Almost missed that shop. Oh, it's not a shop. Alright, at this point, like, money is like, why? Why would I need money? Fuck. Oh, I fell in the water. I fell in the water now. Yeah, the big girls with the meat buns, the ninja girls, they're great. They're so cute. Oh my god. You know, that's not just generic character design. Like the ninjas, sure, that's generic, but then they bring out the fucking meat bun on the head. It's not free. It's not cross-platform. No. That's hard to believe. An MMORPG? Wow. So what? PS4 has its own server? What? That's discrimination. What is this? Diablo 3? I think I need to take a closer look at where the shops are, because I think I skipped the shop. I probably skipped the shop last time too. It's so easy with max stats. I mean it. I'm just gonna keep saying it because it's gonna keep being true. Yeah, a lot of cute cuties, just cute cuties in general in this game. There's cuties everywhere. She hops into her bag and disappears. It's amazing. I can't believe how fast we're going compared to last time. It's ridiculous. Totally worth the prep work. 100%. Easily worth the prep work. That might be a shortcut. I don't think I saw that last time. Oh my gosh, the money. If I had known that was there, I would have come here to farm money for sure. I don't even know what to do with this money. Just like buy one of each thing at the shop. If I can find the shop. I didn't know if I could hit the disco ball or not. I wanted to try. Look at those guys. They're beefy. Oh yeah, the game like will stutter every now and then. It's kind of obnoxious. It's not me dropping frames on Twitch, it's the actual game. I hope they fix that for the remaster. They must have, right? They must have. But if you see a random stutter and you're just like, what is that? It's just the game, that's just how it is. Our standards were different when this came out. Here, there's a shop here. Right here. No. Yeah, right here. I want one of everything. To go? No. To go? No. The finest cut of beef. This is a place you can easily lose your sword. Oh, come on. Stop that. Shit. Why are you blocking so much? Beautiful. Made it. Made it with sword. It's not over. I wish it was over. Dragon's Den. Oh shit. Shit. Ah! Sword shattered into a million pieces. I got a beaten stick though. Ooh, you jumped on the spikes. They did a really good job animating those snakes, considering this is the only time you ever see them. Just how I feel. Oh. Oh. 100 defense is just the best thing to have. And I got 9 lives. And I have amazing willpower, so if my health runs out because I have great willpower, I'll get a heal when I run out of life. And I'll lose like half of my fire. It's called Guts. It's that little fire icon under the health. That's what I'm trying to say. What was he doing? Looked like he was pulling up his pants. Holding his crotch? I don't know. Trying to get one of these. Yeah. Champions. Going in the door? Going in the door? No? Not going in the door? How cursed is this? How bugged am I? What's happening? Why? Why is this happening? Okay. Didn't want me to bring in an item? I don't know. They really don't have much life. They die really fast. They died fast. Even when I didn't have max stats. Look at that gear. Make Hypno jealous. Hypno's like, I got all that and more. Who put that lava lamp up there? It's a fire hazard. You want all that gear. Give me the gear! That's, Mega Scott. That's the negative Scott. Probably knew that. So if you see on the map Mr. Chow, you gotta go fight him. 'Cause he's super rare. And it gives you, like, I don't know, it gives you something. You can use them as, like, your assist character or something. And you have to use all your assist characters for achievement, basically, is what I'm getting at. So the achievement list is very, like, misleading because it says, like, use all your assist characters rather than really explaining what that means and what's really involved. Saw that stutter probably. The game is just too powerful for Xbox 360. So I don't want to throw away my sword, but I want the key. Fuck. This is a hidden. I've never been inside this store before. I should have thrown the key to the right. Why can't I go in the store? Wow, Zelda too much? Zelda too much? Oh my gosh. So Zelda 2. So this is the only place you can unlock your special training. Check your move list. I don't even know how to do it. Down and Y. Nice. So this is up and Y. You get this at like level 15, I think. And then you can't do this unless get your special training. She should say like I am error or something. Wow, my health is really dropping. Should have gotten a meal to go. Still time. Maybe not, I don't know. I kind of don't want to bother, even if I might be locked out. Now wait just a minute. Do I have to go all the way back for a key? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Wow. Fascinating. All this money. Just have it. Oh, come on, zombie. Oh yeah. How are these moves? Let's try them out. Pretty strong, right? Pretty strong. That's a lot of shit on this game. Pick up the turnip, just like Mario. So that can go. Oh. They're like, you can't really go. How can zombies block? They're zombies. They're zombies. Alright. Too many enemies. Come on. Alright, this is more like the intended experience. Like, countless enemies, getting your ass kicked. Nothing's dying. I'm glad you get to see the intended experience. Still alive? Stop being alive. One. Means I had 1 health. Anyway. Ouchies. Oh, it's a really good move, right? All my other moves are not comboing, doing low damage. That secret technique is a good one. That's good too. Look at the combat, like this is good combat. They did a good job with this game. I might actually lose a life. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. That's why I stock up. We're gonna have to go shopping. We have to go shopping. KO. Grab the money. So good at this game. You can't actually skip this. So I was shocked that you could not skip the credits. It was blowing my mind and they were just so long. I don't know, I might like risk it. I might risk it and like after the final boss, like just close my game. Because you cannot return to title screen. You can't do it. Okay, so I did not know that the late fees were gonna return. I had no reason to believe that was the case. Mind blown. I think it'll be okay to keep going with 8 lives. It should be okay. But yeah, that was unexpected. Okay, I believe earlier I ordered all of these, and then I didn't quite have enough, and so I was like, I'm not gonna get everything here, but I have enough now. So there's an achievement to eat one of every food. I just don't know if it has to be in one playthrough or across multiple playthroughs. There's a delay after it says anything else where you can't do anything. It's super annoying. Yeah, I'll probably stop after the final boss. I don't think I'll do another one. Another run. It's pretty late. Is it late where you are, Flowerson? Or your day just getting started? Don't be sad. Look at the look on the giant can of Red Bull behind me. Look at there's an angry sun, and then there's the angry Mario sun, and then there's a deranged Red Bull. Love it. Everyone is trying to kill you after you drink a Red Bull. It feels like everyone's trying to kill you. I do think I missed a shop or two with food, so but I'm not gonna worry about it. I went to there to get the 1-up, and it depends on the definition for early and late. Look at you, you got such cuties. Silent flex. Oh, this is the final level, y'all. Let's probably punch the mic a little bit. soon, don't worry. I was like stuck on this level my first playthrough. I had to go farm defense. Like I had invested too much in strength and willpower because I didn't know what willpower was. I thought it just says WP. I'm like, I thought it was weapon points. Thought it was like making my sword last longer. But I did look it up. And it is not anything to do with weapons. Oh, my sword. He's invincible when he's like that. This isn't really the final boss, there's like 3 phases. Yeah, there's 3 phases. Three very unique phases. And more stages, more of the level. Not more stages, but more of the level. More stage. There's more credits ahead. The credits are forever. That was a good combo. Alright, that's just phase 1. It's not even close to over. And I know it's tempting to grab that sword, but I don't need it. It's only gonna mess me up. Oh fuck it, I'll take it. But I'm not gonna try to keep it. I'm not going back for it, there's no way. Medusa heads like fucking Castlevania. They had to get a Castlevania reference in at the very end. Shit! Gotcha. There's still one more phase. Phasing. We're phasing. Whoa, I'm flapping like a fish. Don't leave the sword, Ramona. What are you doing? There is a shop in this section, but it's quite a ways away. So this is the final level. My stats are maxed, but this is the highest difficulty, the final level, so this is like as hard as the game gets. Oh my gosh, the game just dropped so many frames. And the thing is, it keeps going. It keeps running. And it comes back and you're like across the map. Oh my gosh. I don't know how this game came out. It's like so well produced, and then there's like this random stuttering that if that shit was in any other game, it wouldn't be acceptable. It's not acceptable here. Like, we need to figure out what is causing the stutter and patch it out. Ubisoft, what are you doing? There's no reason for it. I don't understand. Well, rest in peace, Ramon. Still got 8 lives. I know it says 7, but you know how video games are. I got 7 in the reserves. I feel like that became the standard because the other way is so much more disappointing, right? When it says 7 and then you actually have 1 left at 0, you're like, yeah. Whereas when it's the reverse, when it says 1 and you die and it's over, you're like, oh, I was hoping there was 1 more. That's just my theory that I just came up with, and I'm pretty sure it's right. They definitely wanted this song to sound like Mega Man, like the little instrument that pops. I don't know what it's called, but it goes boop, boop. It's so Mega Man. So Mega Man. whatever. Yeah. This chip is typically the NES one for them. You like it? That's right. For a second, I thought like, for a second I forgot like, oh yeah, Anna Monoguchi probably made this song. Right? For a second, I was like, those in-house musicians at Ubisoft. And so then when you were like, this chip is typically the NES one for them, I was like, what? I wish the Ubisoft musicians were like making songs like this. Playing Assassin's Creed with like this kind of music. Wouldn't that be awesome? Assassin's Creed would actually be playable. Oh ho ho ho. Naughty Graham Tams is out. It would be rad. The robot's like catching its breath. Oh my gosh. I don't think I saw that last time. That's adorable. I'm gonna lose another wife soon. That's no good. Shit. About to be another life lost. We're getting close though. If I lose 7 lives on the final boss, I'm gonna freak out. No, not this. Fuck. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Everything's fine. Everything's great. That is a shot. And apparently you can take an energy tank with you, which is nice. Look at the icon. It's amazing. It's a Mega Man energy tank. This item is sold out. I think it probably because my stats are maxed, and that's what it does, is it like gives you more stats. Please reconnect your controller. Oh no. Now that is for real, because these batteries were new when I started Skyrim. They've been playing Skyrim for 10 days straight, and they've been crying out in pain. saying, release me, please release me. Is it time to release them from their servitude? I don't think this is a time to like just flip them, right? I don't think this is the time to try to make them do more. I think it's time to let them go. Hypno, are you like, wow, what the fuck batteries are those? Well, I don't know, the Xbox batteries usually last a long time. They don't just like gobble up. They don't gobble that shit. Let's see if I can find batteries over in Steve's. Oh no, I don't want to wake Steve up just for batteries. That would be outrageous. Maybe it is time for them to like get flipped and like try to have one final hurrah. There's just so many places that batteries could be. It's a little bit intimidating. It's pretty intimidating. I got intimidated. I can take them out of the U-Draw tablet. Okay, I don't know if these are flipped or if these are the exact same way that they were before. But, let's see if they got anything left in them. Quick. Fucking hell. They're so hard to kill. I should be using my power. I should just be using my power, just fucking abuse it. Just use it, abuse it. Go back in the store. Order some more. Oh my god. Why are they so bunch of cheaters? That's what I want to know. Unacceptable. 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 What happened? No. Oh. I'm sorry. Did you think you were recording? Shit. You were in the zone. You were in the Gramtam zone. I'm glad that I was here with you. I'm sorry you didn't get your recording. Fuck. You're just like gonna do it casual, but you hit the timer. You hit the timer just to see. No, that's good. New PB, new PB. That's amazing. Holy shit, Grats Hypno. Sorry, I was like, I was caught up in like the proof aspects, but like, I don't care about that. Like, I was upset because you were upset, but like PB. I'm pretty sure everybody trusts you, especially when you say you stop to chat and like, so everybody's like, what? Everyone's gonna be like, yeah. Now maybe that'll motivate you to like do it even better without Graham distracting you. No, I'll probably be there in the chat like, hypno, 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 hypno. You'll be like, damn it, Graham, stop it. Crats though. PB, PB. Oh, this is the final phase. This is the for real final boss. This is it. There's no more after this. This is after just endless credits after this. I think we'll be alright. I got 7 lives, so we'll be alright. Yeah, no one's gonna ask you to prove something that's slow. I'm sorry, I don't like... If you said you were like sub 50, I'd be like, yeah, that's fast as fuck. But I just can't remember like who's at one. Who's at what level, I mean, like who's got what PB. Oh yeah, you're feeling sub 50 would be reasonable. I'm sorry to shit on your PB. Fuck, I knew that was gonna be... You got the sub 55 though. Oh no, that's your current goal. You were just like, whatever, I'm gonna chat. Might as well chat. Chat to take the edge off. Chat, one-man army. I think that's for beating the game on very hard. It's got to be that. There's nothing else it could be. So this is where I think you can turn off the game and like, it'll be okay. But you want to watch the ending. I mean, what? So what if I return a map? Is it gonna save my progress? Like, no, I gotta kill him. No, we're gonna watch that ending, don't worry. Credits though, the credits pretty endless. Aww. I got tags in Hypno's Discord. Yay. Shout out to me. Oh, hell yeah. These are different depending on who you beat the game. Which I respect, man. That's amazing. That's amazing. Makes me wanna do another run after I eat some ramen. Or something like that. I could literally like go make ramen. And probably eat it. And the credits would still be going. Oh. You have a raid suggestion, so trying to think of what I want to do. Another run seems a little bit too much, but I'm also pretty hyped. It was 1 minute and 10 seconds. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna watch that. Sunset. You're hyped. You got a PB. PB cookie. There you have it. So this is where it's just like a little bit too much. You really should be able to skip this. And you just can't. You just can't do it.